Hey, what's up guys? Greetings of the year. I'm back with the top 20 must-have Android apps. I have compiled some of the best Android apps from 2014. This video is a little descriptive and might be on the longer side. As you know, more and more people are joining the Android community, as well as all the apps get updated frequently with new features. Hence, I have tried to explain all these apps in as much detail as I could. Now let's head on over to the video. So starting with a file manager, the first app in my list is the ES File Explorer. This is one of the best file manager for Android. Most of the devices have a file manager by default, but does not fulfill all the functions like extracting zip files, compressing folders, etc. So this app will act as an all-in-one file manager for you. And if you are rooted, you can view and edit your system files as well. So this is the interface. You can slide to jump to other windows like Network, Homepage and others. At the home page, you can see all the information about the files that are on your device, usage information of the internal and your external storage, tools and your bookmarks for your different file types. Back to the main page, you can tap here to view the files on your internal or your external memory. At the bottom, you have options to create a new file or folder, search, refresh, change the view style, and active windows. Active windows is where you can see all the open folders, and clipboard is where you have all your copied files so that you can paste it on any other location. Let me just quickly show it to you. To move or edit any files, simply tap and hold. And here you have the options to copy, cut, delete, rename, and a lot of other options like hide, Chromecast, where you can play your music folders via Chromecast, which requires a plugin. Add many other options like encrypt or decrypt, compress any folder if you want to, or extract if it's a compressed folder. You can move files to other locations and also select all the files by tapping here in case if you need to copy all the files to a different location. Here we have a slider menu for various other actions like favorites, where you can see all your favorite bookmarks, local for local storage locations, library for viewing the files of different types, networks for transferring files via the LAN, Bluetooth, and also cloud storages. We have got tools for managing downloads, music player, hidden lists, recycle bin option, root explorer to view and edit the system files and folders, gestures for creating gestures to quickly perform any task like launching an app or going to any specific folder. Say for example, if I draw M, it will take me to my music folder. Also we have options to show or hide the hidden files and folders, theme settings for customizing the UI of this app, and settings for display, directory, windows, etc. The key feature of this app is that it comes with its own audio player, video player, web browser, and even file extractor or compressor so that you will not have to open any other apps for different file types. You can also add a shortcut to any folder on your home screen by placing a widget. So all-in-one application for your file management. The next one here is the AirDroid. This app lets you quickly transfer files and folders from your computer to your phone, as well as mirror your notifications or view your phone's content on your computer. You can either choose to go to a website from your computer or download an app for both Mac or PC to use the service. I suggest it's easier to connect with the computer as it automatically logs in and connects with your device on boot, and you don't have to type the web address or scan the QR code every now and then. So here we have the app. As you can see, we have all our notifications. I can click on any of the notification to respond or turn on the Do Not Disturb mode. I can also mirror the third-party apps like WhatsApp on my computer screen to respond to my notifications. But you must be rooted to use this service. So on the left, we have all our contacts, call logs, messages, file transfer, and my profile, where you can see the list of devices using this app. At the bottom, we have three options to go to the web page mode, give a feedback, and go to settings. So let me just give you a quick demo. Say for example, I receive a call on my phone, and as you see, I get a notification on my computer with a ringtone. I can answer the call directly from my computer, mute the call, decline the call, or respond the call with a quick message. As I missed the call on my phone, I have a notification on my computer as well. Similarly, I receive a text, I can reply to my messages from here directly. For now, only texting is supported from the computer, but with the future updates, we will be able to call from our computer as well. On the file transfer wizard, I can drag any files and folders to transfer between my phone and my computer. Back to the phone, here we have the connectivity status, and below we have options like file transfer to transfer files between your phone and your PC, file manager, memory booster, app manager, find your phone, create a hotspot, etc. You can view your accounts by tapping here, or tap here to go to settings, notification, update the app, and exit the application. So from settings you can enable or disable services, location access, file transfer options, etc. You also get a widget with a toggle to quickly turn on and off the connection. So a great all-in-one app for your device. It's really amazing how a single app can perform so many tasks using very less resources. The next one here is the Mobdro. This app will bring a free TV service to your phone. That means you can watch any program or channel via this app. So guys, you will not get this app on the Play Store, but I will leave an official link to download this application. And with the latest update of this app, now it supports Chromecast, which is amazing. As you can see, we have a list of our favorite channels, and on top we have categories like news, TV shows, movies, sports, etc. Below that we have our recently viewed channels, and at the top we have drop-down option to jump to home, search, categories, favorites, recents, and downloads. And by downloads, it means we can download the TV contents from this app, but it requires the Pro version. So let me get into the sports category, and from here we can choose from a list of different channels. So there you go guys, I can watch what's going on the channel. Similarly, you can enjoy your favorite shows or programs. From settings, you can change connection options, updates, notification options, and so on. So a great application to watch TV for free right from your phone, especially with its Chromecast support. The next one here is the Condi. Condi is one of the best Android automation app. You can make your device perform common tasks based on time, location, or other triggers. As you can see, we have a list of tasks that this device will perform automatically. We can add a new task by tapping here, or tap here to download the tasks from its own market. So let's add a task. As you can see, we have apps and music controls, where we can set a specific song to play on the basis of location, time, calendar event, or at a launch of any app. Also, we can set it to different hardware detections like activity detection, charger, headset, even Wi-Fi, or while the battery is low, or when the phone reboots. For example, I want to automatically turn off my Wi-Fi when my battery is low. So I choose connectivity and sensor action, choose Wi-Fi, set it to turn off, and here I can choose low battery. Similarly, I can choose to start a music playback when I reach my home. So I will be choosing music player control, play, and tap location and pinpoint the map to my home address. I can also choose to terminate various apps, like I want the Facebook app to stop running from the background while sleeping. I can do that as well, but this feature requires root. Now say for example, I don't want my Wi-Fi turned on when I plug in my earphones, so choosing Wi-Fi off and then going on to headset and hit OK. Now that I plug in the earphone, the Wi-Fi is automatically turned off, as I don't want any notification interference while listening to music. Again, as soon as I take it out, my Wi-Fi is back on. So similarly, you can give conditions to your tasks or your commands according to your preferences, so a must-have application for any Android user. The next one here is the Twilight. Phones with big screens are very enjoyable while watching videos, reading, browsing or playing games. But when we use our phones in low lights, especially at night, even at the lowest brightness, it's uneasy for our eyes. So with this app, you can control the display of your device, like you can control the color temperature, intensity, and dimming of the screen, so that you can enjoy your display at any lighting conditions. At the top, you can pause the app and add different profiles, like you can give a different display setting for a sunlight profile, bedtime reading, and so on. Below that, you have the option to quickly preview how the setting looks. You can set your color temperature, intensity, screen dim, and also set the backlight control to auto. Below that, you have got filters. So guys, the filter intensity is smoothly adjusted to the sun cycle based on your local sunset and sunrise times. You can set the app to automatically pause while using specific apps, say for example while gaming. You also have a slider menu to pause, stop and exit the application, choose different profiles or edit them. You get a quick settings on your status bar, like you can quickly choose between any profiles, adjust the app settings which you can configure from its own widget as well. So guys, a very handy application as it filters the flux of blue light emitted by your phone or your tablet and protects your eyes with a soft and a pleasant red filter. The next one here is the TubeMate. With this app, you can download the videos from YouTube or any other video sites. This app is also not available on the Play Store, so I will leave a link in the description to download this app. When you open this app, you are directed to the YouTube's homepage. To select other video sites, you can tap here and choose from the options given below or type in your web address. At the top, we have a lot of options like Organize Playlist, Search, Request for Desktop Site, Player Options, etc. Sliding further will give you the list of videos you have downloaded. So let's quickly open a video, and as you can see, we have a green icon that pops up over here. Tap on it and here you can select the resolution of the video to play or download. Select it and hit download. Or if you just want the audio, select the audio format and download. So this is a really good feature in case if you just want the audio. You can also add the video on the playlist and share it. From settings, you can set the speed limit, number of downloads, connectivity options, fast download mode, and many more. So great app to download the videos from the web. The next one here is the Keep Safe. For everyone, privacy is a major concern when it comes to pictures and videos. So with this app, you can do that easily with a lot of features. When you start this app for the first time, you are asked to give in your master passcode and email address in case you have to reset your passcode. After setting it up, you have a simple layout where you can simply choose to create albums. You have options for your album like rename your album, lock, delete, or set a cover pic for your album. Then you can add pictures to your album from different folders. You can either take a picture from the app itself and hide it instantly. So this feature is very handy as you can quickly take a picture and directly save it to this app. To gain access to the hidden photos, I will have to open the application and enter the passcode. You can share the photo, move it to other albums, unhide the photo or delete it. You also get this slider to jump to albums and go to settings. From settings, you can change the default email, PIN and PIN timeout. Upgrade to add storage to your cloud, All the hidden photos are synced to its own private cloud storage. You can also see the items that have synced and space left in your cloud storage. With the free version, you can sync up to 200 items. You have connection options, other useful features like fake pin, where you type fake pin to show a fake album, break-in alerts, face down lock, which will automatically lock the app and clears it from the background when your device is face down. So in an emergency, this feature is very handy. And you also can select actions like you can set it to open a website or an app. Secret Door will disguise the app like it's an antivirus app for other people. Now to gain access, you will have to tap and hold the Keep Safe logo and enter the passcode. So a very useful application with lots of useful features. The next one here is the True Backup. Losing data is worse. You lose your important texts, pictures, and many other items, and sometimes they are impossible to recover. So you will need a good backup and restore application to keep all your data safe. And True Backup is one of the best applications for backing up and restoring your data. As you can see, we have 4 different tabs here. Backup is where you can choose the items to backup like SMS, pictures, contacts, videos, etc. You also can select your backup location, whether it's your SD card or your cloud storage. Restore is where you choose the device you want to restore from and choose the contents to restore. From Schedule, you can schedule your backup so that it will automatically back up your data from time to time. And My Devices is where you can see all the devices that were backed up using your account and this application. On Settings, you can change connection settings, notification settings, and switch backup media. So overall, a very handy application to keep your data safe. The next one here is the all-in-one toolbox. With great hardware and software on your device, you will be needing a good app to optimize it. Because as you use different apps, your device will store the junk files, temporary files, cache, etc., which will eventually slow down your device. So All-in-One Toolbox is a great app with all the necessary tools to optimize your device. Here we have a quick view of uses of our ROM, RAM, and SD card. You can tap on Clean to scan for junk files. Once done, you can hit Clean. And then here you have 2 different tabs for Standard Scan or Advanced Scan. Advanced Scan will clear junk files from all apps including system apps from your device. Going back, you have Memory Boost option. And here you can see the list of apps consuming memory. You can just hit Kill and it clears the unnecessary memory consumed. Lastly, we have the Toolbox. Here we have options to install and uninstall batch, backup and restore your apps where you can backup the APK files of your applications, uninstall system apps which requires root, move apps to SD card where you can move app data to SD card to save your internal storage. Boot Speedup is where you can enable or disable apps on the system startup. With the help of this tool, you can disable unnecessary applications on the startup to enhance the overall performance of your device. Manage startup items and file manager. You also can add more plugins to this app like App Lock, Flashlight, Barcode Scanner, etc. You do get widgets to quickly clear junk files, boost memory, install and uninstall apps, etc. So a very handy application. The next one here is the Google Keep. This is the official app from Google that lets you quickly save a note, list, voice note, picture notes, and even reminders. One of the best features of this app is that all the notes are synced to your Google ID, so that the notes saved on one device is automatically shared to all the devices and computers having your Google ID. So here we have all the notes saved on my Google Drive. To add a quick note, tap here. For quick notes, once you tap enter, it's saved. While adding notes, you have option to choose the note color, attach a picture, and show checkboxes for your to-do list. You also can set a reminder for your note. And yes, the reminder will also be synced with your notes across all your devices. Tap here to add lists, voice note, and picture note. Sliding from the left will give you an access to your reminders, archived notes, and deleted notes. You also get widgets to quickly add and view your notes. So a must-have application for Android users. I personally keep this app above any other note-taking app and a reminder app. The next one here is the Commander. Installing this app will enhance the Google Now functionality on your phone to perform additional tasks like turning on the flashlight, Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth, music controls, and even read text messages. Here, let me just give you a quick demo. Okay Google, turn off Wi-Fi. Okay Google, turn on Bluetooth. Okay Google, turn on flashlight. Back to the app, we have options to enable interception, turn on and off various commands, and we even get options to vote for new commands. So a very handy application. The next one here is the Music X Match. This is one of the best music player for your Android. As you can see, we have albums here. You can slide left to go to genres, artists, folders, etc. You can make a search from here, and you have options to party shuffle, shuffle songs, etc. Party Shuffle automatically chooses the songs from your library based on their titles. You have the slider menu to go to your favorites, music ID, store, floating lyrics, and settings. Favorites is where we have all the songs bookmarked as favorite. Music ID is a great add-on letting you identify the songs playing around you. You can simply tap here and it will tell you what's playing. And not only the song, it will also give you the lyrics as well as highlights the lyrics according to the playback. Over here you have options to listen it on Spotify, watch the official video on YouTube, or listen to its preview. Back to the slider menu, we have Store, where you can purchase subscription of this app for additional features. We also have Floating Lyrics, which will bring up a small widget and display the lyrics every time you play the music from any music application. From settings, you can change the UI, like you can rearrange the My Music screen, disable the synced lyrics, or change the lock screen types. You also have got audio setting for headset options, like you can set actions when you plug in or plug out your headset. Let me just quickly show it to you. We have equalizer options, plus many other options to manage your notifications, share options, pairing to your Android TV, managing your blacklist, where you select the folders you don't want to show up in your music library, and rescanning the library. Now let's go on to the Now Playing screen. Here you can see the lyrics of the song that's playing, and it automatically highlights the lyrics according to the playback. You have your regular music controls and options to add the now playing songs to your favorite, sync the lyrics for offline purpose, edit the lyrics, or share the song. Tapping here will give you additional albums of that artist as well as their top tracks. From here you can see the playlist, change equalizer, sing along, which will mute the vocals of the song that's playing, and the lyrics pops up like on the karaoke. You also can give a sleep timer, which I feel is a really good add-on. Edit song info and go to settings. You also get variety of widgets with this app, like widget to identify songs, now playing, etc. So overall, a great music app with a lot of useful features. The next one here is the Google Translate. This is a great app from Google that lets you quickly translate languages. As you can see, we can either type, take a picture, give a voice input, or type with a gesture. And at the top, we can choose the languages you have to translate, like from English to Spanish, Chinese to English, etc. You can swap the languages by tapping here. So let's type explore and translate it to Chinese. Here you can see the result, and you can either bookmark it to your phrasebook, copy the translated text and options to share, enter the full screen mode, and even start the conversation to speak up your language and hear the translation. From here you can reverse the translation. Now choosing the camera shoot, anything that has text on it. Now it will search for the words. I can highlight the words I have to translate and then see the translation, as you can see here. Using voice input is also very easy. I can just type the mic icon and speak the word I have to translate. Let me just show it to you. With gesture, I can input my word with a gesture and it will automatically translate it. There you go. You also have options here like phrasebook, where the bookmarked words are stored, SMS translation, which will translate the entire text message to other languages. I simply choose the message from my inbox and the app will translate the entire message to other language. I can also listen to the translation as well as even copy the translated text. So this feature is very handy, especially while traveling. From settings, you can choose speak input, data usage, and offline languages support, which will let you download languages so that you can use it even when the app is offline. You also get a widget to quickly translate your words, so great app with a lot of useful features. The next one here is the Material Walls, a very simple wallpaper application, and all the wallpapers that you see here are inspired from the Material design. So you get lots of wallpapers to choose from. So choose the one you like and hit set wallpaper. And there you go. So guys, with this app you get lots of high resolution, colorful and amazing Material designed wallpapers. The next one here is the Flexi Keyboard. This is one of the best keyboard app for your Android with a lot of useful features. As you can see, we get a stylish keyboard here, and as we type, we get a fancy animation. While typing, you can just slide right from the middle row of the keyboard to give a space, or slide left to erase the word. For numbers and symbols, you can tap and hold on the respective keys. The autocorrection feature of this app is simply amazing. You can always turn them off from the settings if you want to. When your words are being autocorrected, you can swipe down on the keyboard and choose the right word. You also have the option to disable the spacebar of the keyboard by swiping down with 2 fingers, and bring it back by swiping up with 2 fingers. Coming to the keyboard, here you can set the theme for your keyboard, and after you have made the changes to the look and feel, you can see the changes on the app itself. Let me just quickly do that for you. Next, We can choose extensions and the size of the keyboard. So extensions provide you with additional features like the number row, rainbow pops is while typing the key press color changes. Similarly, you have other extensions as well. You have a slider menu for other options like personalizing from your SMS, device, or from other social networks, which will learn the words you type on emails, texts, or social networks. Dictionary is for adding your own words. Badges and stats, tutorial, languages, settings, etc. From settings, you can set sounds and vibrations, advanced settings for tap and hold delay, swipe length. Going back, we have autocorrect, auto capitalization options, and import options. So a great keyboard application with a lot of customization options as well as features. The next one here is the Feedly. This app is a great way to stay updated on news and articles related to your favorite topics like tech, sports, etc. We also get headlines on a full screen mode, and here you can slide up for other topics. You can tap on any of the topic that you are interested in, and here you have options to tweet, bookmark, and share that topic to different social medias. You can slide left or right to go to the next or the previous article. And when you have reached the end of the article, you can slide up to close it. This app also comes with a very handy feature called Saved for Later, which will save the article so that we can read it even when we are offline. To save any article, simply tap and hold, and it will be automatically saved. You can slide from the right to search and browse for topics. You can search for topic by typing here or choose topic from the recommendation like tech, design, gaming, news, food, etc. Below that, you have featured collection by different peoples, and you can also select your language from here. Sliding from the right will bring these shortcuts to go to home or your saved folder, your saved categories, and also you can add a website to any of your category from here. Explore will bring up the highlights from all the topics. And also you have recently read items, edit your contents, switch theme from light to dark, and many other options. We also get a widget which shows the highlights of the selected topics. The next one here is the 1Password. This app is a secure app to store your bank account details, credit card details, email accounts, login details, and many more. Here you have a list of items that you have saved like bank account details, driver license, email accounts, and logins. You can tap here to sync the app so that all the information between your devices are updated whenever you make a change. You can tap here to add items. Tap here to quickly lock the app and exit. You can slide from the left to go to favorites or folders. This app also comes with a built-in secure browser. Like when you are adding login details, you can give an URL as well, so that you can directly go to that page and autofill the login details. A very handy feature as you don't have to type in your details every time. So a secure app for passwords and other sensitive items you need to keep safe. The next one here is the WPS Office. This is a great office app for your Android. As you can see, we have option to add our cloud storage and browse for our files. Else, simply tap on the file type that you are searching for, and this app will automatically search your internal and your external storage for that file type. You can also change the file type from here. Tap here to search, sort, or delete the file. Going back, you can go to Recents, add new document, or go to My Office to log in, or go to settings. So let's quickly add a Word document, and here we have options to save, undo and redo. You can also tap here, which will bring up the items that you are working on. So this feature is a very nice add-on, as you can work on multiple files at once and you can switch between them as well. You have wrap text, tools for file options, view options, font, paragraph, style, insert, review, and even pen. So basically, you get all the necessary tools that you get with the desktop version of Office. Similarly, with the presentations as well as spreadsheets, we have all the tools that are required, plus this app also supports PDF files. You can open the PDF files as well as you can convert any file into PDF format. And not to forget the widget that shows us our files saved on this device. So a great Office application. The next one here is the Word Web. This is one of the best dictionary app for your Android. And the best part about this app is that this app works offline as well. You can simply search for word meanings from here, and while you type, you also get similar word suggestions. So here you have the word meaning as well as other details about that word. You can tap here to search other words or tap here to get the online reference on different sites like Wikipedia, Google, etc. You can also refine the search by tapping here. Like you can choose any letter, noun, verb, etc. You also have options to add the word to your bookmark, view bookmarks and recents, random words, etc. So random words and random common words is very useful to learn new words as it enhances your vocabulary. The next one here is the Photoshop Touch. This app is the first Android app that provides a desktop class photo editing on your phone. On startup, you have two projects by default. One is for the tutorial and the other for the introduction. At the top, you have options like syncing to your cloud account, sharing and saving your project, creating folders and moving your projects, create duplicate projects, delete your project, and lastly we have the settings. So all these are pretty much self-explanatory. So quickly adding a new project, here we have two different options. That is to add a blank project or add an image from various sources like internal or external memory, cloud accounts, camera, Google, Facebook, etc. So let's choose a picture from my memory card, and as you can see we have various tools on the left like selection tool, corners, undo, redo, etc. At the top we have options to add more pictures, cut, copy and clear options, resize mode, adjustments, FX that is like filters, and other options like cropping, image size, rotate, add text, wrap, add gradient fade and many more. So guys, you have a lot of tools that you can browse through. On settings, you can give in your accounts, change stylus settings, import settings and a ton of other options. So guys, if you are a professional photo editor, you will definitely love this app as you get lots of important tools and functionality with this application right from your mobile device. The last one for today's episode is the smartphone lock. Basically, this app gives you a custom lock screen with PIN code solutions. So here is the basic tutorial on various types of PIN code, which I'll be talking about in a bit. Then you need to choose a default or a master password. Also, you can give your phone number so that in case if you forget your PIN code, you can get the passcode on your phone. Here you can either enable the time PIN or the date PIN. So time PIN is you need to give the current time to unlock the device. And date PIN is to give the current date as your PIN code. So when you set it as time PIN, you get two options. One is offset modifier, where you give a certain number that needs to be added or subtracted with the current time. Say for example, if it's +4, so we need to add 4 minutes to the current time and then unlock the device. Similarly, we have reverse modifier where you enter the time in the reverse mode. And this feature is the same with the date pin as well. From settings, you can change the default password, phone number, change the lock screen background, and many other options. So a great app if you use pin code to lock your device. So that's all for this video guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video useful. I'll be coming up with more useful app videos as well as game videos and a lot of other tech videos. So stay tuned and you guys have a great time.